how's it going, everybody? Dustin Tibbetts, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers. Hope you're having a great day so far. Today's Dough Show is going to be recorded as we have lots of work to do in the office, but I thought this was really interesting and I want to take a second to go over this. Maybe you find it interesting or maybe it's already being offered to you. There is some new guidance by the IRS, and when the IRS says they're guiding on something, it means that they're thinking about allowing it. They'll sort of let it go for now. They're thinking about making a rule on it. They may make it official, they may not. They're just trying to get some feedback here. But the new guidance from the IRS is really geared towards employers that have 401ks that they offer to their employees. Now, what they're saying is, we have a problem. We recognize that most people have a crap ton of student debt and they won't start a 401k. They don't have any extra money to put into their 401k. And the employers are like, yeah, they're not doing it, right? They're not opening their 401k because they're paying off all this ridiculous student loan. And so the IRS has said, what if, just throwing it out there, what if when a employee of yours makes a student loan payment, you guys pretend that that money went into a 401k as the form of a contribution, and thus you put in the match still. What if we did that? So what do you think about that? Let's go through an example. So you have a student loan. Let's say you do. You have a student loan and you pay $200 a month or something, right? Now I don't know if they're going to account for the whole contribution or the whole payment, right? Because some of you have large payments towards your student loans. But let's say it's $200. You have your student loan, you will make the normal payment to your loan service provider. Then somehow the amount that you pay will be recorded, intercepted, and the information will be sent to your 401k, and it will be marked as a contribution, although the money went to the loan servicer over here. Your contribution to your 401k is thus entitled to a match. If your employer says, we'll match you dollar for dollar up to, I don't know, 6% or something like that, then it's as if you made a $200 contribution and maybe your match from the employer comes out to $200 or some amount, whatever the percentage is there. So in this case, it's a dollar for dollar. You have a student loan payment you make to the loan servicer, we fake contribute to your 401k, and your employer says, sure, we'll give you the $200 as if you contributed to the 401k. What do you think about that? Does that not set off a whole bunch of alarms? Like the fact that we're starting to do this sort of faking of contributions to a 401k, or does that excite you? Is that something that you're like, yeah, I'll do it if it means I don't have to give up any extra money? I personally don't like this idea because this is now getting into the height of creative financing that, I mean, sure, it might be like a fun thing for someone that has a lot of student loan debt, but boy, we got to solve the initial problem, right? You don't like go down a path and then solve the end problem. You got to solve the thing from the beginning. You got to solve the initial problem. So that's how it's going to work. If you're not sure what I was saying there, you're still going to make your student loan payments as normal, but you're now going to report that to your 401k, and it will be as if you contributed to your 401k, which should trigger the match from your employer. Do you think employers are going to go along with that, or do you think that this is kind of ridiculous? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Is it a great way for people to get money into their or get the match into their 401k, or do we need to start at the top and solve the problem, the initial problem that we have to start with, which is student loan debts being ridiculous? Hope you enjoy. We'll talk to you soon. Let me know what you think.
Why should you choose Jazz Wealth as your retirement or long-term investing service? Our portfolios are managed by us, not some faceless mutual fund manager. Our private classes will teach you everything about investing and getting your dough straight. Best of all, our fiduciary standard means your best interest comes before ours.
Hey, wait! Before you go watch one of our other great videos, have you had a chance to see our new FinTips videos? They focus on one topic at a time, covering investing, personal finance, and anything that can quickly help you with your dough. Best of all, we'll keep it real short, because we know time is money.